Okay, as you guys can see by the title, this is a really specific one, but I had to get it out for whoever it's meant for in the collective, okay? But I keep picking up on two daughters. Divine feminines, you may have known these girls since they were really young, but I feel like they're your divine masculines daughters, and lately they've been encouraging their dad to like be happy, and you have something to do with this divine feminine, because I do see them encouraging the divine masculine to reach out to you, or they keep bringing your name up or asking about you, and that in itself is a very weird synchronicity to your masculine. Now I also sense a karmic in the picture, and these two girls do not like whoever this karmic is, and they've never liked whoever this karmic woman is, but they've never had a voice before. I feel like now that they're older, I do see two teenage girls, they're like coming into themselves a lot more strongly, and like they're not backing down. I don't know how you know this divine masculine, but I feel like you could have been a distant family friend. You could have known them when you were younger. I don't know why I'm getting to say this, but maybe their mom, like you might have been friends with their mom, whoever you are, whoever the divine masculine is, maybe you guys are high school sweethearts, you went to high school together, you live in a small town, whatever it is, I just feel like the time has come, or the time is here, and it really has something to do with these girls becoming teenagers. Like they have a stronger voice of their own, and I'm telling you guys, your masculines are like, what the heck is going on here? Because divine feminines, like you've really been on your divine masculine's mind, and for his daughters to all of a sudden mention you or bring you up out of the blue, or like, I have no idea what's going on in this reading here, but it's beautiful. I feel like I'm picking up on your divine masculine's energy as being very shocked, because I'm telling you guys, like, they have been missing you. You've been, like, missing out of their life, or it's been a long time since you guys have communicated. I feel like you guys thought it was best to separate, or best to not keep in touch. This might have happened when the girls were a lot younger. And your masculines never stopped thinking about you or missing you, or even though you made the decision to not communicate or just be distant from one another, it was a really difficult decision. I'm also getting that when you guys were in communication, you were almost a guiding light in terms of him raising the girls, but that's why this karmic woman didn't want you around, or that's why the energy became very distorted there. See, divine feminines, you could have been like almost like a really good friend of the family or something like that, and it was just best that you didn't communicate, okay? But these two girls, they missed you as well. Like, they missed your influence. Something's happening where you're coming back into town, you're having to come back into town. Maybe you recently ran into one of the girls, like, oh my gosh, is that you? I can't believe you've gotten so big. I don't know what it is. I'm getting like a small town. It was inevitable that you guys would run into each other again. Yeah, divine timing. I love it. Okay, wrong time, right time, wait. You two are always going to resurface back into each other's lives. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And I just keep feeling like this shocked feeling, like there is no way. Did you guys maybe recently bump into one another? You know what it is? I feel like you might have made the karmic really uncomfortable because the girls went running into your arms, and I'm hearing like you looked amazing. But ever since that encounter, your masculines miss you even more now. They themselves might even be questioning, like, is this divine timing? And you know, whoever these two teenage girls are, they could be very into either tarot, they could be kind of schooling their dad on some spiritual stuff like synchronicity, and this is no accident, and dad, like, you know, this is happening for a reason, this is divine timing. And whoever this divine masculine is, he's like, whoa, 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 like, slow down with all of this stuff. Okay, so that could be very significant here, divine feminines, where it's like you didn't even have to do much to enlighten your divine masculine about the journey or this connection. I feel like whoever these two teenage girls are, they're already doing that, or it is, I don't know, like it's something that they were born with, or they were destined to do. Maybe they were somehow keeping you two connected this whole time. Okay, what else is going on now that you two have encountered one another? I feel like he's being like definitely told to, what fell on the floor there? He's being told to reach out. And we also have addiction falling on the floor. So Okay, you know what I'm seeing with addiction, guys? Look at this. I don't sense substances, but look at the very last word. Toxic attachment. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to zoom in, but it's like totally not zooming in for you guys to see, but it says toxic attachments. Okay, there is something to do with that other connection with the karmic there fading out. Like, I feel like it's time. Someone has also not been very happy. The unspoken apology, eternal regret, I feel like, just for letting you walk away. Okay, maybe you guys met at work. Maybe this is someone that you worked with. Maybe that's how the girls knew you from when you were young, because you used to work with your divine masculine. Maybe they came to the office to, oh, I'm getting lots of stuff. The factory, the farm. I don't know why I'm getting that with the farm here, but I don't know, guys. Whatever this is, you guys were pulled apart. Like, you were really connected to this divine masculine's family, maybe his parents, but I do see him just being left on his own now, and whoever this karmic woman is that he's been married to behind the scenes, like, it wasn't pleasant. Ever since your presence left, things have never been the same, and I keep getting like the girls really missed you. Okay, somehow divine timing is working itself where you're coming back into the picture, and this karmic person does not like it. You could be moving back into town, divine feminines. Many of you could be opening up a business. Whatever it is, you are being seen more. You're being seen as a community leader. People are starting to feel very safe in your presence. Okay, there's your divine masculine's energy. What's your divine masculine feeling after this encounter? Okay, longing, separation, divine timing. Nothing can keep you two separated. And I said that in the last reading when the masculines card came up again. You know what it is too? Like, many of your masculines have secretly said sorry to you, either in prayer or some kind of moment where they might have been going through a rough time, and each time they would go through moments of just feeling alone, like they were up against the world, maybe a lot of conflict in their karmic situation. It was toxic at times. Whoever his daughters are can attest to this as well. That's why their energy has always been so protective, and that's why they were introduced to things like tarot. Like, the divine found his daughters, so that way the daughters are playing a very important role in breaking the separation. They've watched their dad like miss you and long for you for so many years, but I see them being so young that it took them time to really understand what it is that was going on around them. And whoever the karmic wife was that they were married to, very manipulative, okay, had a way of twisting things, having also a way of keeping him at a distance from his daughters as well. But I don't know, maybe it's like the biological mom oversees things or has been whispering knowledge into their ear. I know this is a very strange specific message, guys, but I can't help but feel the energy around this. Okay? It is destiny. It is faith. This is true love between two people. And I'm seeing that it's like a unit. It's like a family unit. It's not just you and your divine masculine. It is a connection that's meant to be harmonious for a family, like a blended family. That could be significant for some of you. I feel like it's just very shocking to run into each other again the way that you guys did, but nothing can keep this apart. You guys had some kind of reunion. I told you guys, the girls like ran into your arms, whoever you are, or it was just very shocking to see each other again. And ever since that moment, I feel like it's been on your divine masculine's mind. Like, I am sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. And the more he sees you as well, is the more I'm getting like it highlights like just how much he hasn't been happy. And I'm telling you guys, now that the girls are older and they can't be manipulated or influenced, they might even be catching an attitude. Whoever the karmic wife is, like, they don't have any power over the situation anymore. That's why divine timing is coming up, right? Because they did have a lot of control over it at one point, blocking this connection between you both. Okay, making sure that you had no influence or say or anything, especially in the girls' lives. But something or someone or a spiritual team has been overseeing their upbringing and has been overseeing this connection between the two of you. And as divine timing would have it, you guys are bumping into one another again. And it's really, I feel like happiness, like, yes, I keep hearing that. So I'm definitely picking up on like this younger, vibrant energy that, yes, like, things are finally working out. I knew it would. You two belong together. You know, now this divine masculine has a way of moving themselves out of this addiction energy. Like you came in as this beautiful light or healing or just familiarity that everybody around them just missed. Okay, so I know, very specific message, guys. Look at what we have at the top of the deck here: family, home, commitment. Yeah, you've been very, very missed. Just your presence alone, okay? And I'm not seeing by just the divine masculine. It is like this love I can't explain. It's not romantic love for you, divine feminine. It is just this overwhelming feeling of like mother, like nurturing divine feminine energy. Like, yes, she is back. Everything is going to be okay now. All right, so I love you guys. I will catch you in the next one, okay? Take care, guys.